it takes like 7 years before the electric vehicle is better for the environment, at least a CO2 footprint versus versus the gasoline.
Wow. So you emphasize Innovian's goal to become carbon neutral over time. How do you balance that need versus sustainability or innovation or just this pressure of scaling?
Yeah, so I alluded to this in I think one of the previous responses, but I guess the unfortunate reality is that it's really the next generation of EVs and really consumers that are probably going to benefit or really start demanding, I think, that the environmental profile of cars and things like that are more environmentally friendly. And that's fine. So we actually are positioning ourselves to have a super environmental footprint. We have a path to where, again, with our power footprint and our production process, again, we'd be upwards of 80% reduced versus the Chinese incumbents anyway.
Wow. Okay.
But then on top of that, we're developing technology that can take us to CO2 neutral or possibly negative. And just to give you a sense of just one little stat, it takes like 7 years before the electric vehicle is better for the environment, at least a CO2 footprint versus the gasoline.
Wow.
7 years on the road. And so
does that include the pollution from production as well?
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. And so if you just swap in our graphite for the Chinese, or the Chinese graphite with our graphite, you did nothing else to the car. It takes you about 5 to 5.25 years, which means, and that doesn't sound like a lot, but taking off a year and a half to 2 years with just one of the materials. Can you imagine if all of the battery materials started looking at their production